Hello and welcome back to Seahawk Nation. So for today's video, we're focusing on this right here. I found this 2000 draft class and we're using rookie Tom Brady, and we're going to follow his career with Madden, but the one problem is there's a ton of guys, like a ton of great NFL players in this, so we're just kind of have to ignore them, like Brian Urlacher. We'll have to kind of ignore them, and so yeah, I'm just controlling Seattle, but we'll see what team Brady goes to after this draft. So yeah, we're just following rookie Tom Brady, and for me to make this happen, I turned Tom Brady, and the real Tom Brady right now, into like a center, so it wouldn't actually be him. Okay, so he just happened to come to Seattle. He's a 64 overall. He is not very high awareness, but so he's obviously not the best because he's rookie Tom Brady. Although I don't like that he's here just because of the fact that Russell Wilson's here. So what I'm gonna do is cause what's his contract? Because if he's a large contract, I think I'm gonna he shouldn't. 4 years. All right, don't get mad at me, but I'm gonna move it down to 2 years just for the fact that we want him to actually play, and he won't with Seattle. So we'll see after the season if he even plays at all. Okay, so let's look at Tom Brady's stats, if he played at all. And okay, so Brady's gone. So wait, oh, he's in the AFC, so he went to the Bengals, I guess. All right, let's see how he did. Obviously he didn't play much, but he attempted a pass. It was incomplete. Played 14 games. He was probably a holder or something, and then he played 70 downs. Yeah, okay, so we'll see what happens after this season. The Super Bowl right now is Packers, Chargers.
All combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now available in scouting.
That's weird. It didn't let me see who won, but that doesn't affect this. Okay. We'll go to next season just to see because I don't think, yeah, Brady isn't starting. I'm just gonna check the Bengals roster and see what Brady's overall is now and stuff. Quarterbacks. Yeah, so Brady's actually really close to Dalton. He's a 67 now, but I'm gonna actually make him 22 now instead of 24, so he has time to grow. But see you after the season. Okay, so this team didn't make the playoffs, but we're 5-10-1. I've changed to the Bengals just to make it easier to keep track of Brady's stats. I'm wondering if Brady actually got some. He did. He threw for 4 completions on 5 attempts for a touchdown. And then this is also unless the Bengals re-sign him, he's going to be a free agent now too. He's a 71 now. I'm going to check with you guys and see if he re-signed. No. Okay, so this is his contract here. Yeah, so let's see what happens. I'll see you in free agency. Okay, so Tom Brady just signed with the Panthers. So we'll just stick with the Bengals, I think, unless I wanna. Alright, so let's see what happens with Brady now. Okay, so Cam Newton's the starting quarterback, but he only has 1 year left. for the Panthers, and then Brady signed. How much did he sign? Or what did he sign? A 4-year deal. So this is again a year where Brady won't play. But I'll see you at the end of the season. Okay, so apparently Cam Newton's gone and Brady is 78 now. So where the heck did Newton go? Okay, so I can't find Cam Newton anywhere. So we went 7-9, and I guess we can see how Tom Brady did now in his first year. 3,000 yards, 32 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Okay, that's a really good year. He definitely did not finish top 10 in MVP, right? Yeah. I wasn't expecting him to, but what about, not OPOY, I'm just trying to see if he was top 10 in best quarterback, maybe. No, he wasn't. Okay. So, we'll see you after next season, then. Okay, so his team made the wild card at 10-6. And Brady threw for 3,000 yards, 23 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He played all 16 games. Did he do anything on the ground? 24 rushes, 52 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Okay, so that's pretty good. And then he probably didn't make... No, he didn't. Who is that? Okay. Offensive Player of the Year in the AFC, he did not either. Best quarterback, possibly. No. So he's got to get there, but we're 10-6 now. Maybe we can win, although I doubt it. We won. Who's upgraded? Okay, nobody. I have upgrades on auto, so I don't know why it's telling me, but anyways. Okay. 11-5 Giants. No, alright, so Brady lost. Okay, so Brady won twice in the playoffs. Okay, so Brady has a few years left. Actually, I'm gonna see if Brady made the Pro Bowl. Wait. No, of course he didn't. He wasn't even, alright. Again, I'll see you next season. Okay, so this team went 8-7-1 this year. Brady, 3,000 yards, career high in touchdown passes, 9 interceptions. Right, career high in touchdown passes. Receiving, he isn't. This guy, an 89 overall receivers, 12 touchdowns this season. Rushing, Brady had 101 yards and 2 touchdowns. Passing, 35 touchdowns again, 9 interceptions. What are Brady's career stats? 10,000 yards, 91 touchdowns, 21 interceptions. So that's not terrible. I'm gonna see yearly awards. He actually could be top 10 this year. No. But he has to be, Oh. We're the Panthers. I've been looking at AFC this whole time. I need to look at NFC. There we go. Brady, 6th in Offensive Player of the Year. And 3rd in Best Quarterback. Alright, now I need to check that because I've been looking in the AFC this whole time. So I want to see if Tom Brady actually has won any awards. And I just missed it. No. Okay. So, he didn't win any awards. And this is his contract season. So this could be... So this is a big year. I'll see you at the end of it. Okay, so Brady is now an 88 overall. And I believe this is his contract year. Unless he signed an extension. He did sign a 5-year extension. Okay, so he's here with the Panthers for another 5 years. They missed the playoffs again. It's 7-9. Brady had a bit of a... His year wasn't as good as last year. 3,800 yards. Or 3,880 yards. 26 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, rushing 27 rushes, 142 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And he's definitely not going to be top 10 in MVP, but I'll check. NFC Offensive Player of the Year. No. Best quarterback. I'd be surprised if he's on there. He just got in at 10. Okay. He's an 88 overall now. And it's 2025, so... yeah, he's in his 5th season. And I'll see you again after next season. Who won the Super Bowl? Just curious. 3. Oh, it skipped it again. Alright, but... okay, so this team finished 6-10, the Panthers. Brady has not played amazing. 33 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, 3,600 yards. Played all 16 games. Rushing, 43 rushes, 130 yards, and 4 touchdowns. DJ Moore had 67. Who had the most touchdowns for this team? Ian Thomas. Okay. Now, yearly awards. Brady, not this year, no, of course. This is very different than Brady's actual NFL career. He's number 6 now. What is Brady now? He's 18,000 yards, 150 touchdowns, 49 interceptions. Rushing, he has 500 yards, and he's 11 rushing touchdowns. And this is his 7th season. So we missed the playoffs again. Did Brady make the Pro Bowl this year? He did not. Okay. So, Super Bowl 61. It's crazy to think. Brady's here for another 4 years, so see you after this season. This team missed the playoffs again at 6-10. Brady, again, 3,700 yards, 33 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. I think he's going to sit around here like a very solid career. Rushing stats are down. This was his 8th season, by the way. Like, he's going to have a very solid career, but not anything very special. And I'd be surprised if he's top 10 in MVP this year. No. NFC. 3rd in Offensive Player of the Year for the NFC. Best quarterback, he comes in 3rd. That's crazy. Brady doesn't have that. I'm actually wondering now. Was what? Did I miss him at top 10 in MVP? No. Okay, but I'm gonna check because Brady legacy leaderboard. That's not the Tom Brady we're looking at. This Tom Brady, who's had pretty much no accolades, although also if you're wasn't Brady just on the top of that? There we go. If you're wondering why it says Tom Brady's a center, it's because I had to change him to center so we could get the other Tom Brady in. So that's why, if you're confused. And again, Brady has 3 years left on his contract, so see you at the end of next season. Okay, so we went 11-5 finally this season, and now Brady 3,606 yards, 35 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, rushing 31 rushes, 121 yards, and another 4 rushing touchdowns. Receiving, DJ Moore. Okay, now could he finish top 10 in MVPs? No. NFC. Offensive Player of the Year, he's 4th. Best quarterback, he's 2nd. So he still hasn't won any awards, but again, career stats, Brady has 25,000 yards, 218 touchdowns, 61 interceptions after 8 seasons. And we made the playoffs, so that's always good. Let's see if Brady can win his first Super Bowl 8 years into his career? And that answer is no. We lost. So I think Brady is kind of, he's a 93 now. He's technically 91, but I believe that he has 2 more years. Yeah, he has 2 years left unless he signs a bigger deal. So again, I'll see you at the end of next season. Actually, no, because we need to see if Brady made the Pro Bowl. Finally. Brady did something in his career now. He's in the Pro Bowl. I'm going to see if they count that in his... I'm just going to check in his career, like, accolades, if they count that. They do count that, so he has 1 Pro Bowl appearance. And now I'll see you at the end of next season. Okay, so we were 12-4, made the playoffs. And Brady again, 3,989 yards, 32 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Played every game again. He was only sacked 25 times. Rushing, Brady had 37 rushes, 126 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Alright, so Brady, and then yearly awards. Did he at least get close to MVP this time? No, of course not. He was 3rd in Offensive Player of the Year, but he's not going to win Best Quarterback. He's going to come in 2nd again. And career stats for Brady, he's got 29,000 yards, 250 touchdowns, 69 interceptions. Rushing, he has 800 yards and 847 yards and 19 touchdowns. And we made the playoffs, so let's see how we do. We're probably going to lose in the first round, and we win. Okay. I'd be surprised if we win this game. Really surprised. Tom Brady is going to the Super Bowl for the first time in his NFL career. That's crazy. Brady is in the Super Bowl now. Let's see if we can win it. We won! Tom Brady just won a Super Bowl. Brady wins his first Super Bowl. Let's see how he did. That's crazy that Brady won that Super Bowl, though. Let's see, against the Ravens. Player stats. Brady, 197 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And he had 1 rush for 1 yard. Alright, so pretty good game for Brady, and he won his first Super Bowl. And this is also the last year of his deal, so I'll see you at the end of this season. See if they have as much success as they did this year. Okay, so in Brady's contract season, they went 9-7, made the playoffs again. Brady, 3,596 yards, 31 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He played all 16 games, rushing 21 rushes, 53 yards, and no touchdowns. Maybe there's a chance he got MVP. Or got in the top 10 because of how he did in our record, and no, he didn't. Okay. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Brady not even in the top 10. Best quarterback, Brady fell to 5. McCaffrey got best running back. And so now I'll check with you guys and see if he signed an extension. Okay, so Brady did not sign an extension. So this is his final year, and we went 9-7. We're in the wild card now, so let's see what happens. Oh, after the season, I'm also going to check if McCaffrey retired, because he is 30. We're in the NFC Championship right now at 9-7. We're going to the Super Bowl, and we're a 9-7 team, a wild card team. We were in the Super Bowl. We lost. What the heck is this? Okay, Christian McCaffrey just retired. That's not good. Now, let's see where Brady... Because Brady's available to go anywhere now. He's the best free agent. He's Seattle, Washington, Buffalo. That's crazy. Brady's going to leave. I'll go to the next day of free agency and then see where Brady goes after
All
that.
combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are
Let's
now
see if Brady's
available in
available.
scouting.
He's not, so he went somewhere. He went to the Redskins. Okay, so I'm going to stick with the Panthers. I'm not going to go to the Redskins, but Brady's with the Redskins. So, let's see what happens with that and where Brady is going to... Actually, no, because I didn't want to check what kind of deal he got. So, let's say roster. And we'll go to the Redskins and see what kind of deal he has. Okay, so Brady got a 2-year deal with the Redskins. He's their starting quarterback. And I'm just going to stick with the Panthers, so let's see what happens at the end of the season. Okay, so the Redskins did not make the playoffs. They were 7-7-2. And then let's see how Brady did. Okay, so Brady threw for almost 4,000. He threw for 4,653 yards, 34 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. That's a good 1-2 running back there. Brady, 26 rushes, 75 yards, no touchdowns. He's a 1,000-yard receiver. He's an 80. All right, so the Redskins, yeah, they have a lot of 80s as their receivers. And let's see, did Brady go top 10 in the MVP? No. And NFC, Offensive Player of the Year, Brady in 4th. Best quarterback, Brady in 3rd this time. And I'm wondering how many Brady now has. No, it's not Brady. 37,000 passing yards, 35 touchdowns, 86 interceptions, and he just finished his 12th season. They didn't make the playoffs, so I will see you next season. Okay, so the Redskins. They just got in the playoffs at 8-6-2. Why do they keep getting the 2 games? And let's see how Brady did this season. Brady had a terrible year. 2,514 yards, 23 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. I'm assuming he got hurt. Yeah, Brady only played 11 games. I kept injuries on for the realism of it. So Brady only throws for 2,000 yards. And let's see if that team gets to the Super Bowl with Brady healthy now. And they do not get to the Super Bowl. It's the Ravens who get there and the Falcons. So, see you at the end of next season again. Actually, no, because I do want to check out how Brady's stuff is. Okay, so update on Brady. He just got a Superstar X Factor ability. He's regressing down to an 88 though. So he could be. He's a 34 years old. So he could be towards the end of his career. Brady this is his contract year. 2 Pro Bowl appearances, drafted in the 4th round. Yeah, so that could be big because this is Brady's contract year, and I think from now on he'll be getting 1-year deals. So see you at the end of the contract deal, or the end of the season. Okay, so in Brady's contract year, the Redskins missed the playoffs. They're 7-8-1. But again, let's see how Brady did. Okay, so Brady threw for almost 4,000 yards, 21 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Brady's been completing a lot of his passes. 27 rushes, 105 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's definitely not getting Brady in top 10 for MVP, but I always just check just in case. Nope. NFC, Offensive Player of the Year, Brady, not in the top 10. So he's not going to be on Best Quarterback, probably. No, he's not. So Kyler Murray's on the Bears now. Brady, I'm going to just see his career stats again, because 44,000 yards. He has a 69% completion percentage, 359 touchdowns, 108 interceptions. He's been sacked 393 times. All right, that's not bad. All right, so yeah, this is Brady's contract year. So we'll see where he goes or if he resigns. I'm gonna go straight to the second day of free agency. Into the second week, so right here.
All combine stats.
All right, let's see where, if he's available still, or where he went. He went somewhere. To the Cardinals. On a 1-year deal, I believe. He's an 85 now. So let's see what it's like with the Cardinals. So Brady's still starting with the Cardinals. He's wearing number 7 now, which I'm not going to touch that, but let's see his awards. So only that contract. This is, yeah, he's on a 1-year deal. This could be his last year. He's 35. He's an 85 overall. So let's see how Brady does this season. Okay, so Brady in his potential last season missed the playoffs again, and they were 7-9. But again, how did Brady do? Okay, so Brady with a really good year, 4,000 yards, 33 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, 67% completion percentage, sacked 30 times, played the whole season, ran for 86 yards. And let's see if that was enough to get him the MVP. It was not, and it can't even get him into the top 10. Best quarterback, Brady in 3rd. Offensive, not rookie of the year. Offensive player of the year, Brady still couldn't finish in the top 10 of that. So I'm gonna go to the Super Bowl and then see if Brady retired. Okay, so Brady really dropped off. He's a 79, so this will definitely be his last season in the NFL. The question is just, where is his last season going to be?
Combine stats, such
Let's see where Brady goes, or if he's still available. Brady went somewhere. He stayed with Arizona on a 1-year deal. So again, this is definitely his last season. I will see you at the end of that season. So the Cardinals sneak in the playoffs at 9-6-1. And how'd Brady do this year? Okay, Brady with a pretty good year, 3,704 yards, 38 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, played the full season. Rushing, he had 20 attempts for 57 yards, and that's definitely not enough for MVP. Nope. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Brady not in the top 10. Best quarterback, Brady second there. And they are in the playoffs, but I don't expect them to get to the Super Bowl. And this is, again, I'm assuming Brady's last season. And no, they don't get there. Super Bowl 70, jeez. Redskins and Jets. And, okay, so let's see in the transactions if Brady retired. Look who's in free agency. Tom Brady still didn't retire, but he has no offer, so we're going to go day by day
all combine stats, such as
and see where Brady is, because there is a chance that he does not get signed. He still has no bids, and he's a 74 overall, so he might have to call it a career after this season. Here we go. But then we're going to have to watch for free agency. Oh, the Vikings offer him a deal. So it looks like he's gonna sign with the Minnesota Vikings. I'm gonna check that. Here you have it, Tom Brady, 37-year-old, 74 overall. He's a backup now, and we'll still see if he can, if he gets any playing time, if the quarterback gets hurt or something. So we'll see, and then if he calls it a career, we'll check if he made the Hall of Fame, look at his career stats, and yeah, pretty much just see how he does. So we'll see you at the end of that, because this is probably the end of his career. Okay, so he's on the Vikings now. Vikings do make the playoffs at 8-7-1, but let's see if Brady even played that year. Okay, so Brady threw for 14 yards, so it was probably on like a fake field goal or something, yeah. He probably didn't have any rushing yards or anything. He did. He had 2 attempts for 2 yards. And they're in the playoffs, but they're probably not going to get to a Super Bowl, but we'll see anyways. And again, if Brady ends his career, which is very likely, I actually think he already retired, so I don't know if we can look at his stats and stuff, but we'll see. Let's see. Retired. Is Brady gonna keep going? Because that would be insane if Tom Brady decides to keep playing. Well, we'll see in free agency if Brady's there or not. This guy will not stop playing. He's still here at a 67 overall. I'm going to say it every single year. But I really think, I don't even think he's getting an offer this year. So he's going to have to retire at the end of this season. Right? Yeah, no offers. So I don't think Brady is going to play. So if nobody signs him, yeah. If nobody signs him, we're just going to look at his career stats. Actually, I'm going to even see if I can do that, because I don't think I can look at his career stats anymore. If I go to Cardinals, I don't think I can. Cardinals. Yeah, I can't. So what I'll do is go to his sim next week, and then I'll view his player card, because he's probably still here. Yeah, there he is. So I'm just gonna sim to like the regular season. Of course I have to do this now. I'm just gonna sim to the regular season and see if he gets picked up. And if he doesn't, I'm just gonna sign him to the Panthers, just so I can see his career stats and stuff. Sound cool? Okay, so Brady did sign somewhere. So I'll see where that is, and then check out his career stats after. Okay, so Brady did retire. So let's see if he's in the NFL records for anything. That's the other Tom Brady. Nope, he didn't make it for passing yards. Passing touchdowns, no, he didn't. Rushing yards, no. I mean, alright, so let's go to the legacy leaderboard and just see. Quarterbacks, he probably didn't have that high of a... I'd be surprised if he had a really high legacy, because he wasn't the greatest player of all time. Okay, he's not down here. I'll see you when I get to him. Okay, so Tom Brady does not make the NFL Hall of Fame. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna try to find now if I can see the legacy leaderboard for quarterbacks and see if Tom Brady is here now. No, he's not. Okay, so that's it for this for today's video. this wasn't actually as successful as a career that I thought it would be, but he made, yeah, you got to know, actually, maybe we'll have some game high stuff. Season, no. No. Okay, so I think it was a not terrible career, obviously, but it wasn't the most successful. He only won 1 Super Bowl. He didn't make the Hall of Fame, but anyways, thanks for watching today's video. If you liked it, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. And shout out to the sports guy. He makes some awesome videos. So go check his channel out too. And Baseball Fan 28 makes some great videos too. So go check those 2 channels out and see you in the next one.